It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Happy New Year, everybody. Hope you're ready for another year of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. Got Kenny the Jet Smith, and got the big diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Pistons in Detroit. And guys, for the Pistons, more than solid play for them of late. 7 wins in their last 10 outings, making their mark and playing well. Hey, Happy New Year! Happy New Year! This is when we make our resolutions for 2016. I don't really like to make resolutions, guys, but I guess if I had to, I would say I would like to actually dunk one-handed.
Well, Elevator Ernie, you better have a trampoline as part of that fantasy.
Well, I don't even think you can dunk donuts in coffee, man, so keep it moving.
See, that's why I don't like to make resolutions. Here's Kevin Harlan.
There is no better way to start off the new year than with the NBA here on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And it's always exciting when the Cleveland Cavaliers come to the Palace in the Central Division battle. They come into this one after winning on Tuesday. Trading blows in that one, they did win by 3.
And they ran their offense nearly to perfection in that one. Very few possessions were wasted.
Yeah, they put the mute button on them that time. I mean, in front of a hostile crowd, they never let the fans get going. They silenced them over and over again with big timely shots.
So Detroit will get the first possession. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. On the court for Cleveland, Green, he's in at shooting guard. Buford is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Hansen in at the small forward position.
That's his first personal foul.
The Pistons shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. The first free throw is good. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Irving with it, picked up by Malone. Irving attacking, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now here's Malone. He just could not put it together in that loss to Chicago. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Here's Irving. We're about 1 minute into the first. 14 feet away. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Inside. And Evans throws it down hard.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne. And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Cleveland shooting their first free throws of the evening.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Here's Sanford. Green with the block. Outside Irving. Takes it from 10. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Drummond. He's coming off a 19-point game against Chicago.
And how about the block shots, guys? I mean, just overpowering on the defensive side. Really, he wasn't the intimidator.
Irving kicks to Green. Back to Irving. The shot will not go. Some solid defense here from Malone. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Kursoff. Good on the 13-footer.
And he's made more than his fair share of those today.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Pass to Love. Outside, Green. Power down with both hands.
Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was ultra safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be, remove all doubt on that attack. No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
That's good. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change.
I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
They can win this game, just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Evans missing.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
Here's Malone. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Here's Sanford. Good D by Irving.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed.
Now here's Green. He's coming off a 34-point game against Minnesota.
Yeah, but I thought the shot blocking was the real story. I mean, he was just everywhere. It got hard to keep track of all his rejections.
Well, for Detroit, their last game, a loss to the Bulls in Chicago.
Yeah, and the foul trouble coming down the stretch. You know, they didn't have the guys on the floor you'd like to have out there, nor could they be as aggressive on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and because of the foul trouble, they really didn't want to incur more foul trouble, so they backed off and became passive, and that's no way to play defense.
And that one's good.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Let's go to the 2K leaderboard and see which teams have been the NBA's best in the rebounding department. In fourth, the Pistons.
You know, it's not necessarily a glamour stat, but make no mistake, their top-notch board work has been a huge key to their success.
Kicks to Hamilton. Carries it from about 10 feet away.
Both teams trading punches back and forth. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
The momentum swings, really impossible to keep track of. The energy in the building just keeps going back and forth, ebbing and flowing. I'm loving it. Look at this man just go flying by him after the shot fake.
Well, it might be humiliating for a defender, but it feels so good on the flip side.
Yeah, get him in the Paratroopers Club and then take advantage of it.
Here's Green after the basket by Detroit. From the stripe. Not enough on that one as it misses.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
The feed to Jackson. Again, the miss by Jackson.
You can't get into much better position for the three than that. Everything was right on target. It just didn't fall. Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
The Cavaliers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
One shot. One shot.
You're hot, and that's certainly been the case for Green. He's already up to 11 points, and he's blocked a shot today as well.
And he's clearly showing off his smarts in a few ways today. That block just being one of them. Just a savvy basketball player.
Jackson misses. Cavaliers leading. Pass to Augustine. Back to Green. Can't get it to go. Evans with some nice D. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
A moment now to see the numbers for Monroe. How his last 10 games have gone. First in scoring, first in rebounding, and he's first in the league in steals per game. Just an incredibly aggressive and tenacious defender.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
McCullough's checked in for the Pistons.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Jackson against Augustine. Jackson with it. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And he gets it to go.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Shot by Taylor, no good. The Pistons have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Shot and game clock separated by 5. It's Anderson with the drive. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Boy, this game is off to a flying start.
Yeah, we're seeing some high-octane offense from both sides in this one.
And Green gets it to go.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Here's Anderson, and no good trying to get that one. And that concludes a high-scoring first quarter with both teams tied up. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from the Palace of Auburn Hills. Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And what stands out to you from the Pistons so far in this one?
You can tell the point of emphasis has been to get to the offensive glass.
Yep, and they've set the tone here early with the hustle they've come out with.
Cleveland with the ball. Irving passes to Green, and it's sent back by Drummond. And now the Pistons fast break. And for Cleveland, Green in at shooting guard. Monroe is out there with Taylor. Then it's Buford, and it's Irving in at the point guard position. And the wide open shot from Green. That doesn't go either for Green. And, well, Detroit shooting reasonably well, 45%. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Timberwolves just played phenomenal. He ended up with 34 points, and as usual, he was found patrolling the defensive end of the court, knocking back shots with great regularity. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. It's stolen by Green. Fires for 3. Green missing again.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Drummond with a screen on Irving. Launches it. And another 3 for Detroit.
And those are two teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Now, here is Irving. Coming off a solid outing against Minnesota.
Shooting lots more threes here in the second.
And given their percentages, I'm not sure that's a good idea. They've struggled to connect from the perimeter.
And while we can, let's find out a little bit about the shooting guards around the league and which of them have had the most assists over the last 10 games. Freak, number 1.
Well, when he's on the court, it's like having a second point guard out there. I mean, and in fact, his passing ability oftentimes rivals or surpasses some of the best point guards in our league.
Yeah, you know, it's hard to call him a true two-guard because of how often their offense runs through him. Maybe he's more like a 1.5 guard.
Evans, he's checked in for McCollum. Green with the block. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Cavaliers ball.
With the All-Star game almost near, let's see how the East is shaking out. We'll look at Cleveland. And not a surprise, really, to see them sitting there in that #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific. And, of course, Detroit just need to take it a game at a time.
And I think for the Pistons, they've basically lived up to the expectations so far this season. And that's not really good news for their fan base because those expectations only had them on the brink of the playoffs.
Yeah, which is exactly where they are right now. It's not too late for them to make that kind of emphatic late push that turns a season from average to excellent, though.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. There's the dish to Irving. Takes a shot at the elbow, and Green with the basket on the assist by Irving. Irving's got assist number 5 here tonight. Malone outside. Here's Evans. Detroit, no good that time either.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Kershaw, he's guarded by Dudley. Screened by Malone. Evans inside. 6 to shoot. They get the rebound. Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Malone.
I really like the fact that he's getting the touches he needs here after not scoring a single point in that first quarter.
And so it's Cleveland with it. Green can't hit from 12.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Feeds to Malone. To the left side wing. Here's Kershaw. Here's Drummond. It's deflected. Now here's Dudley. Tight defense on him. On the wing, Irving. Dudley dishes to Green. And that one's good. Green's got 24 points. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Cavaliers?
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
Now, here is Irving. He has 6. Back to Green. He dishes it to Dudley. Outside, Green. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And the rejection by Evans. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. And that one's good.
I want you to focus on this. Hit to the top quickly. High percentage shots. Move the ball around and make the defense rotate.
Pistons, dancers, make some noise, Detroit.
For Cleveland, they've gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. And Dudley kicks to Augustine. It's a pick by Love. Down low. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Love's got the lead up to 3 now for the Cavs. Hamilton sets a screen for Jackson. Passes it to Hamilton. Stolen by Dudley. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Augustine with the ball.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Detroit shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
Shooting free throws.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Jackson. Both free throws good from Jackson. A minute 20 left in the first half. And Augustine kicks to Burke. It's a pick by Love. Here's Monroe. Evans with the rebound. Evans has got 5 rebounds tonight.
They've been strong on the boards. There's no disputing that.
That's what the box score says. But still, anybody's game.
Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
Well, neck and neck. How about that? I mean, ferociously competitive. I mean, tight as me in an airplane bathroom.
That's not the visual I was looking for right now, but there have been a lot of lead changes. Goodness.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Cavaliers shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
Free throw good, Taylor. The Pistons making a change here. McCullough's checked in. And Taylor drops them both.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Jackson kicks to Hamilton. There's a good screen. Anderson against Augustine. Jackson has the open look. No good on the 3. Burke the pass to Augustine. It's a pick by Love. The drive by Monroe, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Cavaliers lead by 3. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from the Palace of Auburn Hills.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Detroit Pistons.
All right, fellas, still anyone's ball game right now. A few things from the first half. Our passing has been very precise. I'll give you guys a lot of credit for that. We've been extremely smart with the ball, basically haven't given them any gifts whatsoever. One thing I liked, our passing, getting a lot of assists. Unselfish passing can get us into a nice rhythm, and that's how we get ourselves on a run. And just to talk about what we want for the pace of the game, I'd say nice and steady suits us just fine. It doesn't have to be a track meet. And that's all I wanted to go over with you. Let's go play a good half of basketball.
Welcome back. The calendar has flipped over, and so have we, into the second half of our broadcast. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the defense was soft in that first half, and he took advantage every chance he could, and boy, was he throwing it down hard.
Yes, sir. He has had too many uncontested runs to the hoop, but even if a defender's gotten there, it's been posterized time.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
And he makes the first.
Stay tight on me.
And both free throws good for Green. Pistons trail by 5. Checking out the group for David Black to start the second half. Green in a 2-guard. Kevin Love out there with Buford. Then there's Irving. And it's Hansen in at the 3 spot. And that one's good. Drummond.
Great unspoken communication between teammates leading to the nice assist and the easy score.
To the middle. Here's Green. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Green's got the lead up to 5 now for Cleveland.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas. It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
So it's the Pistons now. Dishes it to Malone. Nice ball movement by Detroit. And it's Drummond with the jam. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
Excellent display of team play.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation.
Shot A, I like that,
Greg. Now here's Green. And he has 28 points for the game. Hansen, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
One heck of a game. I mean, guys, this has been outstanding in terms of the effort that both sides have been able to put out.
I'm looking over there at Greg. He's enjoying every second of it, Clark.
He is. Me
Listen,
too.
the fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
They can't guard us on the field. Spread the floor. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
There you go, fans. Your Pistons dancers. Make some noise, Detroit.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Malone kicks to Evans. Fades and shoots. And that one's good. Evans has got 8 points.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Got a piece of it. Fast break Detroit. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Irving dishes to Green. And stolen by Drummond. Lays it in off the breakaway. 6 points for him.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside to make them beat you from deep.
The D was all over it, but they just couldn't react in time to stop that quick reverse.
Drummond the screen, off the pick, and Detroit again with the bucket.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
And stolen by Drummond. 2 on none. No one back to stop this. And that one's good. And it's a 5-point Piston lead.
Well, that's 3 of their last 5 baskets in transition.
You can see the emphasis is to get out and run.
Taking a look back over the last month, Kevin, let's check out how Cleveland stacked up. First in shooting percentage. First in three-point shooting. And they're also number 1 in free throw shooting. team that makes foul shots gives itself and its coaching staff a lot of confidence.
You said it all right there. The hottest shooting team in the league. And that tells you not only are they shooting it well, but they're also focused on creating terrific opportunities for one another.
Now here's Drummond. 6 points for him. There's the pass to Malone. Inside. Here's Sanford. That's good. That's the number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. Here's Green. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got assist number 8 now on the night. Detroit's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. There's the screen. Here's Sanford. And that one goes long. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Detroit with the rebound. Next up in the docket, the Bucks following this one. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Malone outside. He kicks it to Evans. Just 3 to shoot. That drops. He's got 15.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Green passes to Hansen. Drops in the layup for 2.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same.
To the inside. Here's Evans. And a dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
And a few more points tacked on to their lead in the cruelest way possible.
You're right. Those putback jams sting, don't they? My goodness.
Yeah, they really hurt you. I mean, the defense forces a miss and then can't rebound it and finish off the defense. They're hanging their heads in their chest now.
And here's Malone following the 3-pointer by Freak. It's stolen by Green. 1:44 left to play in the third. Here's Love, and it's sent back by Drummond. One-on-one here. Here's Sanford, and that one's good. He's got 12. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Pistons.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
You know, one other area they're doing well in is steals. I mean, they've knocked the ball loose a number of times and been able to track it down after the fact. You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough. Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Pistons leading by 4. 52 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. All alone. One shot is good that time.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
There's Green with the 3. The long-distance 3 is buried. Green's got 14 points here in the second half.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
There's the pick. Stolen. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. No good off the pick.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
At the end of the third, the score is all even. Both teams absolutely filling it up. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from the Palace of Auburn Hills.
Check it out.
Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. Detroit's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. We've got McCullough. He's out there with Anderson. And it's Jackson in at the point guard. That's the group for Detroit right now. 6 on the shot clock. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Jackson's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Pistons. Outside, Green. Here's Taylor. That's tipped. Here's Brooks. Green with the block.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
He feeds it to Taylor. Drops in the tray. And the Cavaliers lead by 1. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but they've been offensive defensively tonight because they've really forced the issue on D and come up with quite a few steals and deflections.
Now here's Green from downtown. Rebounded by Jackson. Out to the wing. And he banks in the layup.
And this has really been a well-played game up to this point. And you know what? I bet it stays that way until the end.
I certainly hope so. I mean, it's been a terrific contest, and there's nothing like a pair of teams just balling out the way they have been.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth.
Cavaliers foul call. Taylor. That's his first personal foul.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Down low, off the pick, and the layup is good. And now it's a 3-point Detroit lead.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Not many empty trips for this group. It seems everything's falling for them this half.
So he gets the whistle, contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And so he hits both. Here's Jackson. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. To the inside, Rooks, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. And the Pistons lead by 3. Green kicks to Taylor. Back to Green. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Taylor.
Green's got 45 points.
That's a brain freeze right there from the entire defense. Now is not the time to lose your focus.
Here's the screen. It's Jackson with the drive. Can't make good off the screen.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Here's Taylor. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
This game, as close as it's been, you really hate to see it come to an end.
I agree.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
And that is good.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
The drive by Green. The Pistons leading. And here's Jackson. Down low to the wing on the left. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Clock at 6. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Green's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Pass to Taylor. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
So it's the Pistons now, following the score by Cleveland. Outside Jackson. They set the pick. It's stolen by Taylor. Now Green. Monroe outside. Back to Green. Stripped away. And now the fast break Anderson with the ball. And the shot is good. That's now 8 points for Reggie Jackson.
You might not have expected him to go for the steal there. But boy, oh boy, did it ever work out for him.
Yeah, and I love that. I mean, at this stage of a tight game, all too often teams play not to lose, and they wouldn't be in the lead right now if he hadn't taken the chance there.
Here's Jackson following the basket by Freak. The 11-footer. Here's Brooks. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense has given him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
And he gets it to go. Green's got 49 points in the game.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Stan Van Gundy said to the team. As this game approaches its finale, the outcome's still undecided. He told them, we're not far, fellas. It's within reach. Seize the moment and walk away with a win. Guys?
So Detroit ends up going with the new group.
That's his first shooting 2 for Detroit.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that ties the game up.
Yeah, look, you'd like to take the lead on that possession, but at least he was able to tie the game up.
Malone comes with the double team. Irving attacking. Here's Buford. The shot no good. The Pistons go the other way with it. It's stolen by Green. Goes up.
And Kevin, maybe the play of the game right there.
A tremendous instinct grade to come up with a steal and then attack the basket.
Game changer right there, guys. An unbelievable play to make it this stage of a really tight ball game.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Detroit Pistons dancers.
.130 left in the fourth. To the paint, and it's Drummond with the jam.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement.
Malone outside. Tipped away. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Yeah, first turnover of the game. Overall, though, he's been rock solid.
The Cavaliers have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth. 8 of 12. Green dishes to Love. It's good from beyond the arc.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
And they go to the intentional foul. This may be their most important possession.
No doubt about it. As long as they don't make any major mistakes, this one's in the bag.
The drive by Green.
And if you thought this game was over already, you're probably right.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, it's staring us right in the face, and we've been around long enough to know.
If you can't get the ball in, you have another timeout. Use it if you need it.
Malone outside. They need this. Good. And now they trail by just 4.
4-3. Cavaliers timeout. Ladies and gentlemen, your Detroit Pistons dancers.
20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making them.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And he just garnered a little bit more insurance there. Very confident as he's able to go up and knock those down.
Ball stolen, and an intentional foul right there.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. Pass to McCullough, out to the right wing. Gets to the corner and buries it. The drive by Green. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
That's his second personal foul. At the line for the Pistons, Freak. 2 shots.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Can't get it to fall. So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
You put on what was simply an incredible fourth period. How were you able to take over this game in the end?
I think our team just wore them down over the course of the first 3 quarters. And during the fourth, it made things easy for myself and others to create space. These are the shots that we like to take. It was really a team effort. Definitely.
It was a pleasure for us to watch. Thank you so much. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. Now time to head over to the studio where the award-winning Ernie Johnson is with Shaq and Kenny, all standing by. Guys, take it away.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of them to score points.
That was Freak turning up the volume right there, baby. All the way goes to 10, Ernie, but we're at 11 right now. May be quiet, but his performance spoke very loudly.
He was up. He faced tonight. He was in such control of the ball game. His showcase of his skill set was awesome.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.